Subscribe to Earthophilic. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Hi, this is Sucharita and welcome back to my channel. Currently, we are strolling in the northeastern part of the country. Unexplored caves, mysterious forest and alluring waterfalls. Doesn't it sound like a setup of a fantasy movie? Well, fantasy becomes reality in the state of Meghalaya. The beautiful Meghalaya is located in the northeastern part of the country. Meghalaya currently has 11 districts divided into three divisions: Jaintia Hills, Khasi Hills, and Garo Hills division. The state capital is the hill town of Shillong, located in east central Meghalaya. Only two neighbors. The state is bounded by the Indian state of Assam to the north and northeast, and by Bangladesh to the south and southwest. The name Meghalaya was coined by geographer S.P. Chatterjee in 1936, which means Abode of Clouds. We don't know much about the history of the state apart from accounts of the tribal kingdoms in the chronicles of neighbouring Ahoms and Kacharis. Little is known of Meghalaya before the British period. The Khasi, Garo and Jaintia tribes had their kingdom until they came under British administration in the 19th century. Later, the British incorporated Meghalaya into Assam in 1835. The region enjoyed semi-independent status under a treaty relationship with the British Crown. When Bengal was partitioned in 1905 by Lord Curzon, Meghalaya became a part of new province of Eastern Bengal and Assam. However, when the partition was reversed in 1912, Meghalaya became a part of the Assam province. At the time of Indian independence in 1947, present-day Meghalaya constituted two districts of Assam. A movement for a separate hill state began in 1960. Due to the Assam Reorganization Act of 1969, Meghalaya was formed by carving out two districts from the state of Assam. Meghalaya attained statehood on 21st January 1972. The state of Meghalaya is mountainous, with stretches of valley and highland plateaus. Meghalaya covers an area of approximately 22,430 square kilometers. Meghalaya's topography includes the Khasi Hill Range, the Garo Hills, the Jaintia Hill Ranges, and the Shillong Plateau at the center of the state. The highest point in Meghalaya is Shillong Peak in the Khasi Hills, overlooking the city of Shillong. Meendru River is one of the major water bodies in the Jaintia Hills district. It is a blessing to the resident of the town of Jowai and adjacent places. Someshwari River, known as Simsang River, is a major river in the Garo Hills. It divides the Garo Hills into two parts. The Garu is a river originating in the Garo-Khasi Hills, flowing towards the northeast and then merges with the Brahmaputra River. The Garu literally means water of the Garo. About 70% of the state is forested. The forests are notable for their biodiversity of mammals, birds, and plants. The clouded leopard is the state animal and hill myna is the state bird of Meghalaya. No Creek National Park is one of the most beautiful wildlife sanctuaries in Meghalaya that is located in the West Garo district. The entire area of the park is around 820 square kilometers and it was listed in the UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2009. Balpakram National Park is located at a height of 3,000 feet above sea level in the South Garo Hills district. The national park was founded in the year 1986. Siju Bird Sanctuary is one of the most important wildlife sanctuaries in Meghalaya as it is home to some of the rarest species of bird in India. The park is located in the South Garo Hills district. Nongkhailam Wildlife Sanctuary is a part of the Nongkhailam Forest. The forest is famous for being home to more than 400 species of birds. According to 2011 census, there are around 29 lakh inhabitants in Meghalaya. Tribal people make up the majority of Meghalaya's population. The Khasis are the largest group, followed by the Garos, then the Jaintias. Hejong and Biats are the smaller tribal communities. Meghalaya is one of the few states in India to have a Christian majority. About 75% of the population practices Christianity. Hindus are the largest religious minority with 12%. Muslim constitute 4%. Rest of the population comprises Buddhism and other tribal religions. The sex ratio in the state is 986 females per 1000 males, which is far higher than the national average. This sex ratio also indicates that the women rule Meghalaya. Unlike many Indian states, Meghalaya has historically followed a matrilineal system where lineage and inheritance are traced through women. The youngest daughter inherits all wealth and she also takes care of her parents. Meghalaya has one of the world's largest surviving matrilineal cultures. State's literacy rate is 75.84%. And the state is officially English. English is spoken as a common language across diverse ethnic and demographic groups. Meghalaya is predominantly an agrarian economy. Rice being the primary crop, the state also produces maize, pineapple, citrus fruits like orange and lemon, banana, ginger, potato, and different kinds of vegetables. Meghalaya is endowed with sizable deposits of many valuable minerals. Meghalaya coal, which is tertiary coal, is generally subbituminous. An extensive bed of limestone occurs in the southern part of the state from Jaintia Hills in the east and Garo Hills in the west. Significant occurrence of uranium deposit is found in and around the West Khasi Hills district. Deposit of multicolored granite have been located around the Riboi district, the West Khasi Hills district and the East Garo Hills district. Good quality kaolin or china clay occurs in the East Khasi Hills, the Jaintia Hills district and the East Garo Hills district. The tribal people make the culture of any state a rainbow. And Meghalaya isn't an exception. Let's take a look at some of the important tribal festivals of Meghalaya. The Wangla festival is celebrated by the Garo people, marking the end of the agricultural year. This festival is now popularly known as 100 Drums Festival. Shadsuk Mainsiam is the most important festival of the Khasi clans. The festival is celebrated in April every year. This is a 3-day festival. Nongkrem festival is also celebrated among the Khasis. It is a Thanksgiving festival that is celebrated for about 5 days in October or November every year. People from all over the world come here to witness the Khasi men and women perform the Nongkrem dance. Bedian Kalam is a 4-day festival and is celebrated by the Jaintia clan. The Bedian Kalam means chasing away the plague and is believed to ward off evils. It is celebrated in July every year. Shad Sakra is also celebrated by the Jaintia clan. This is celebrated before the sowing season in mid-April or May. People seek the blessing of their deity for good produce and pray for the protection of their crops from all the natural calamities. Talking about the food, the most popular dish from the land of the hills, Jado rice. It's made with rice and pork mixed with spices. Nakambitchi is a delicious soup. This dish is quite popular among Garo people. This dish is made of dry fish and vegetables. Dokali is a pork salad popular among the Khasi community. The pomaloi is a type of steamed rice. These are the special powdered rice and a favorite of Khasi people. Bamboo shoots is one of the favorite dishes of the people of Meghalaya. Meghalaya is the fairy tale state. You don't agree? You will after knowing these facts. Molenbeek in Meghalaya is the cleanest village, not only in India but in Asia. The tree root bridges of Cherrapunji are made up of roots of living trees that resemble a suspension bridge. Remember the famous GK question from our primary classes? Which is the wettest place in the world? Well, Mohsin Ram holds the record for receiving the highest rainfall on earth with 11,871 millimeters annual rainfall. Located near Cherrapunji, Nokhalikhai Falls is the highest plunge waterfall in India. It is located at a height of 1,115 feet. Another marvel, Crane Liet Praha, is India's longest natural cave. Located in the Jaintia Hills, it is known for its enormous trunk passages. From a sea of gentle white clouds, Proud Hill rise, drappled in every shade of green, with waterfalls spilling down their lengths. India's fantasy land is Meghalaya. There may be state lines drawn firmly and securely around Meghalaya, but the culture, beauty, and peace that the state has to offer can barely be contained. That's all from my side. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.